Longtime residents know that Montana Governor Judy Martz is known for being the first governor of Montana, but did you know she was also the first Montana female to compete in the Winter Olympics?
MTN's Jacob Fear sat down with some friends and colleagues of the former governor to look back at her time in speed skating.
Judy Martz was, by all accounts, a groundbreaker, someone who wasn't afraid to tackle a new challenge, and it was that courage that not only got her to the governor's mansion, but also to the 1964 Winter Olympics.
I don't think she ever thought about competing until she happened to watch Sylvia. You know, Sylvia was her colleague. They struck up an acquaintance, and Sylvia asked if she would run a race with her. So the two of them raced. And Judy actually won by about 2 yards, which was a very narrow margin. And she got the bug.
Indeed, at just 21 years old, Judy traveled to Innsbruck, Austria, competing in the women's 1,500-meter speed skating category, the two of them becoming the first Montana women to compete in the Olympic Games. And it was a challenge.
She only skated one race, and she sort of lost her focus and spun out and slid on the ice and really couldn't regain her position again.
But that didn't seem to matter. Friends and colleagues who met Judy later in life will attest she had the spirit of an Olympian.
There was never anything she would back down from. She loved a challenge. She got herself back up, finished the race, and still took 15th in that race, which is pretty remarkable. But she used that story to emphasize the point that, you know, if you lose your focus, you know, you set your goals and don't lose your focus, because if you do, you might fall. But then she would also say, but if you do fall, you get back up and you finish that race.
She always said that she didn't come home with a gold medal, and so she didn't have something she had to lock away in the bank box, but she did have a golden experience, and she always kept that locked in her heart.
While that was the end of her Olympic career, Judy never lost her passion and competitive spirit. Judy's board and commissions advisor Susan Ames recalls a time when Judy was skating with children.
They said, well, let's just skate on down, and so they're going on down this rink, and pretty soon Judy starts going. And a little bit faster, and pretty soon she, you know, she had to win. And she said later to me, she said, I felt so bad being competitive with those little kids, but I just had to win.
She had a competitive spirit in everything she did.
She did.
Competitive
so
spirit.
There was nothing that she wouldn't take on.
No, exactly.
And surprise us.
Judy was blazing a trail in other areas of life as well, becoming Miss Rodeo in 1962, the first female lieutenant governor of Montana in 1997, and of course, the first female governor in 2001.
Judy Martz really was a groundbreaker. You know, she was first in several areas here in Montana.
Oh yes, I would consider her a pioneer. Yes, for sure.
She will be remembered as a very special person who kind of set the state on fire.
She did. She did.
What a great smile, what a great personality. Well,